Hello and welcome to Seven Sentinels. This is Grand Master Class and I'm Peter Simon with you. Today we are conducting a reading lecture. Open Patient Records. Part C, Reading Test. Now let us take this test. Paragraph number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see here now. Paragraph number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 7 paragraphs. You see here, this is a very big paragraph. So chances are there may be two questions from this paragraph. Or here further reassurance is there. So maybe another question from here. Yes. So 7 paragraphs are there. Next we are going to the questions. This session is only for our regular students and some students who are newcomers as a demo session. Vani Gowda is a guest today. So the guests will be given 1 or 2 sessions to attend and as a demo session. And if afterwards they are interested, they can register for the course. So those students who have already watched 2 or 3 sessions, they will not be given permission for this session. And so limited members and only regular students and some guests will be permitted. Yeah, so we have 8 questions. Yeah. Yes. Now, numbering the paragraphs. This is number 1. Paragraph number 1. This is paragraph number 2. This is paragraph number 3. This is paragraph number 4. This is paragraph number 5. This is paragraph number 6. This is paragraph number 7. Yeah. Then next we'll go to the questions part. So there let us see here. In the first paragraph, that means it is telling that this question will be in the first paragraph. In the second paragraph, these are called pointers. This is pointing to the second paragraph. In the third paragraph, so only one question in the first and second paragraphs. Third paragraph. So here nothing is written. Here nothing is written. So leave it. So this is in the fourth paragraph. So that means this may be third paragraph or fourth paragraph. Okay. Chances are likely for which one? chances are likely for fourth paragraph because further reassurance is there. So somewhere another question also will be there here. Okay. So maybe most likely fourth paragraph. Okay. Most likely fourth paragraph. Most likely. Right. So here it is, lawsuits. Okay, that word may help you. Yeah. So lawsuits. So that is the word related. Okay. And next one, fourth paragraph. This is not given. And this is sixth paragraph. That means this must be fifth paragraph. Sixth. And in the final paragraph means 7. Okay. So now let us relate this one. This is the first paragraph. So let us relate to first paragraph here. This is second paragraph. So we are relating it to the second paragraph. Third paragraph. This will not take much time for you. This is lawsuits. So maybe fourth paragraph, we'll check it out. And this is fourth paragraph again. This we don't know. So sixth paragraph here. And this is seventh paragraph. Now we have confusion regarding two things. This is what point does writer make about vulnerable patients? So you have to relate here vulnerable patients. Where it is? Is it in fifth paragraph or not? So fifth paragraph, vulnerable patients. Where is he telling about vulnerable patients? Okay. Vulnerable patients is here. Satinder Kaur. Satinder Kaur, yeah. Guessed. Right. So vulnerable patient is here. And lawsuits is here. So lawsuits is here. Okay, fourth one is reassurance, then lawsuits. So is there anywhere here lawsuit? Control F. Lawsuits. Two places it is there. Yeah, here is one. And next one is in the question. Yeah. So that's in fourth paragraph. That's very clear. Only one place lawsuits is there. So that will come to fourth paragraph. So like that we related. And this is vulnerable patients in fifth paragraph. We have noticed. So number 5. I hope you understand now what I was telling you. Yes. So one is left. Okay. One is anyhow I guessed, so no problem. So right now we can see here. So we got the relation. So based on this, now we'll make the paragraphs. Okay. Yeah. So how are we going to take this first question? So this is first question. Okay. This is the first question. Right. There you go. Take a snapshot. That is the first question. We'll go to first paragraph. Yes. You can go through this. Question number 15. Yes. Cannonball 15. Yes. Now you have the time now. 90 seconds. Yeah. Please wait until others also do this. Dr. Shole. Give them time, 90 seconds. Ne? Then I will tell you to submit your answer. Then you can submit your answer. No hurry. Yes. Now you can submit your answer for question number. Yes. So question, yeah, question 15. Question 15. Yeah, you can submit the answer now. So Dr. Sholay, you gave the answer B. What about the others? Christy Philo said C. Okay. Yes. Yeah, Vinita. What is your answer? Vinita says B. Okay. Now let us check. I'll give you the answer. You can check there. Yeah. Height floating meeting controls. Yeah. Cannonball 15. Create pole A, B, C, and D. So inductive and deductive methods. Yeah. Now, what is the answer do you think here? Okay, what according to you is the answer? 15th answer. Yes, there is the answer. Copy post link. Yes, check your answer, please, and update your scores. Check your answer and update your scores, please. Yeah. So, Vinita, you gave B. Now you said 0 by 1, so you lost 1 mark. So you have to be a little careful here. Now, in the first paragraph, we learned that in the USA, allowing patients access to their own medical records has been driven by doctors, was prompted by research, was made possible by advance in technology, happened over a relatively short period of time. So here, if you see very clearly, there are 4 different aspects. Has been driven by doctors, so doctors were the reason here. Okay. So, according to this, so doctors were the reason. According to this, was prompted, means driven by targeted research. Research was the reason. Was made possible by advances in technology. This is because of technology. Happened over a relatively short period of time. So this is related to time. So doctors, okay. Now this access to their own medical records. access to their own medical records was related to doctors or research or technology or time? Which is the right one here? Medical access was because of whom? Medical records are there. Medical records are there. Had patients had medical records. Medical records access is because of doctors, or is it because of research, or is it because of technology, or is it because of time? So now you have to say very clearly. So is it because of doctors? Okay, in the US, the expansion of patient access to electronic records has been accompanied by numerous studies. Accompanied by numerous studies. Accompanied means came along with. So, is it because of studies? Starting from about 2000, the use of patient portals to display test results spread rapidly. Okay, rapidly, spread rapidly. Okay, spread rapidly. Try to understand this one. Okay. The use of patient portals to display test results means access. Spread rapidly. Rapidly means what? Okay. So, it started in 2000. It started in 2000. The use of patient portals to display test results spread rapidly. And in 2010, 100 primary care doctors volunteered. Okay. Yeah. So, spread rapidly. And in 2010, okay, entries, their free text entries to 10,000 of their patients. By 2019, more than 50 million patients in the US had access to what their clinicians wrote about their medical. In 2021, the US federal government mandated the patient should have easy electronic access at no charge to all information held in their electronic health records. Today, patients can use readily. So you can see here rapidly. Rapidly means what? You can see rapidly means what? Rapidly means very fast. Rapidly means very fast. Rapidly means short period of time. Rapidly means is related to time. And that time you can see here from 2000, the period started 2000, and by 2010 and by 2019, you can see all related to time. Okay. Rapidly means very short time. And what is the time here? 2000, 2019, and 2021. So all this time and the period starting from 2010 to 2021. 2010 to 2021. Okay. 2010 to 2021. So within 20 years, everything is there. Okay. Right? 2000 to 2010 to 2019 to 2021. So everything is clear here. So this happened. Okay. Starting from here till here. This happened within the short period of time it happened. What happened? Access is given to the medical access regarding the medical records was given to the patients. Okay, that's it. This happened. Access happened within this 20 years. Okay, It's a very short time. It did not take 100 years, 200 years like that, right? So that you can understand that one there, right? So you have to understand. So nowhere else it is written anything else here. Okay. So within this short time of 20 years, 2 decades, everything is accessible to everyone. Okay. So you have to understand time, starting time. Okay. Starting time. Yeah. Starting in the 2000. Okay. Starting in 2000, year 2000. And it portals to display test results spread rapidly. They spread rapidly. So try to understand this very clear. Try to understand this very clearly. Fine. So what is this talking about? Started at what time in 2000? Started in 2000 to 2010 to 2019 to 2021. This is the starting time. You can see that. So within this short time, 20 years, 2 decades, everything is open to everyone. Started with just 100 doctors volunteering, and afterwards by 2019, you can see, okay, 50 million patients. And by 2020, the government has mandated, is an order now, everyone can access every information of their own personal medical records, not others, their own. So is the information clear? Yeah. Say yes if it is clear. Otherwise, any doubt, you can ask me. So simple as that. Okay. Very simple. If you can understand this point, it is very easy. Yeah, that is the solution there. That is the solution. That to be very clear here. Okay, it is talking about time. Okay, right? So it has not been driven by doctors. It's very clear here. That's very clear, right? So you have to notice this particular thing here, right? Now let's move to the next question. Yeah. So question number 2. Fine. Question number 2 is here. Paragraph number 2. Yes, this is question number 16. Yeah, yeah, 90 seconds. 30 seconds more. Yes. Yes, submit your answer now for the next question. Question number 16. Yes, you can submit your answer now. Question number 16. You can submit your answer now. Yes, give your answer. Yes. So I'll give you the answer now. Create poll A, B, C, and D. Inductive and deductive methods. Okay. Yes. So this is the answer. You can check your answer and update course please. Update course please. Update course please. Now, let us see here. What point does the writer make about open access medical records in the second paragraph? Okay. So healthcare organizations decided to implement them more quickly than required. Doctors made incorrect assumptions about the effects they would have. Their implementation has affected doctors more than patients, and pilot studies on them didn't go as expected. Right. Now let us see. US clinicians anticipated increased workloads as from about 2000, patients gained access to test results and a decade later to visit notes. Primary care doctors worried. So primary care doctors worried about upset. Primary care doctors worried about upset and confused patients contacting them or asking time-consuming questions during visits and requesting changes to what had been written. So try to understand here. Primary care doctors worried about upset and confused patients contacting them or asking time-consuming questions during visits and requesting changes to what had been written. So, whose mistake is that? Is it the healthcare organizations? Okay. Or the implementation has affected doctors more than patients? Or pilot studies on them didn't go as expected? Okay, these concerns were largely unrealized. Okay. And at the end of the year-long 2010 pilot, none of the participating doctors chose to turn off access to notes. So it was fine. Pilot studies on them didn't go as expected. No. You can see here, these concerns were largely at the end of the year-long 2010 pilot, none of the participating doctors chose to turn off access to notes. So nobody turned off the access. That means that it is going well. Okay. And then, in fact, the healthcare organizations chose instead to expand access to notes written by all clinicians. Okay. Healthcare organizations decided to implement them more quickly than required. No, this more quickly is not there. They just wanted to expand. That's all. Okay. These results have been replicated in hundreds of provider organizations across the country. And follow-up studies indicate the clinicians' use of open notes became more positive over time. Now, okay, let us see this point here. The explanation. Right. So what happened to the medical access records? What point is made? What is told by the writer? Now here you can see primary care doctors. Primary care doctors, so doctors. So now here it is telling doctors. Okay. Worried about. They worried. They worried. Who worried? Doctors worried. About whom? About upset and confused patients contacting them. So they worried that patients may contact them. Okay. Primary care doctors worried about upset and confused patients contacting them or asking time-consuming questions during visits and requesting changes to what had been written. These concerns, this worry, this concerns were largely unrealized. Unrealized. They were not materialized. They were not real. They were just imaginations, not real. Unrealized means unrealistic. These worries, so you are worrying about the future. And these worries were about upset and confused patients contacting them. Did they contact them? Then did they ask? So that is different thing here. Okay. Yeah. So you can see that very clearly. Okay. So doctors worried about upset and confused patients asking time. This is all their worries. They're thinking all these things. And they were largely unrealized. That means they are not realistic. Unrealistic means what? Not real means imaginations. Imaginations means what? Assumptions. Unrealistic means assumptions, not real. You are assuming things, but they are not in the fact. Assumptions and facts. Realistic means facts. Realistic means facts. Okay. These concerns means worries. These concerns means worries. These concerns were assumptions. Okay, unrealistic, not real, not facts, not truth. They were only imaginations. They were only guesses. They were only assumptions, imaginations, guesses. Okay. So these concepts were largely unrealized. Unrealized. They are not real. They are only assumptions. And they were largely unrealized. That means they were incorrect. Okay, incorrect, not truth, means incorrect. And they become incorrect because they were only imaginations. Okay, about their effects they would have, worry about the future, they would have in the future. Okay, so try to understand this very clearly here. So, in, real, correct. So not realistic means they are only imaginations. Okay. Rabil, wait, I'll tell you. That answer I already answered in the beginning itself. Okay. I answered in the beginning itself. Even before I started the explanation, I told the first D, then C, then A, then only I went for D. Okay, fine. I'll tell you once again. Don't worry. And it's only worry. It's only worries. Worries about what? Okay. They worried about what? Upset and confused patients. Okay. Try to understand that there. Would have means future. Future worry. Worries about the future. They worried about the future. Future about contacting them. They did not contact them. They worried about patients will contact them. Patients will ask too many questions. Paper will ask them to change this information. That's what they thought. What will happen in the future? Okay. So those are the effects. Patients will contact them. Patients will ask time-consuming questions. Patients will request changes to already what has been written. So that's what it is. Okay. Now Rabil asks one question. Why not a D? Pilot studies on them didn't go as expected. Okay. At the end of the year-long 2010 pilot, none of the participating doctors chose to turn off access. That means it was going well. That's why they did not choose to turn off. That means they kept it on. Means that it is going well. Okay. It didn't go as expected. Yeah, it went as expected. That's why they did not close. If patients troubled, if patients contacted them, if patients spend time consuming questions, then if the patients want to change them, that means they will stop all these things, nah? Right? So they did not turn off access to notes. Why? Because there is no problem. All their guesses were unrealized. That's what it is. Unrealized. Didn't happen. All these things, what their imagination didn't happen. That means it went on as expected. Okay. Can you say it didn't go as expected? It went on as expected. That's, see, for example, I'll give you every month $100. I'll give you every month $100. Okay. Then every year I'll give you $100. So this year, if you work hard and get good results, I'll give you $100. So I gave you $100 means what? That means you studied well, you got good scores. So that's why I gave you $100. No? That's why I kept it open. I did not close this offer on you. I did not close this offer on you. Why? Right? Okay. Try to understand this very clearly. So if it is not working and their guesses were right, they will stop it. Nah? But they did not stop. They did not choose to turn off access. That means access is still access. They did not close the access. That means information is available to the patients. Doctors did not close. That means it is going on well. Nah? It is going on as expected, right? And that is the reason why, in fact, so this is the fact. In fact, means in reality, their healthcare organizations chose to instead of closing, they wanted to expand access to notes written by all clinicians. Not only these limited doctors, 100, but everyone. Try to understand that. Okay. So they expanded. If it is not going as expected, why will they expand? Rabil, is the information clear? Yeah. So you have to be a little careful here. First we eliminated, then we came down to the answer. Yes. So the information is very clear. What they guessed was wrong. So that's why they did not close. Okay. They kept it open. And even the organizations expanded for all the clinicians. Okay. Yes. So that's it. Next. We're moving to the next question. Question number 3. Yeah. Paragraph number 3. Question number 17. Paragraph number 3. Yeah. So question number 17 and paragraph number 3. Go through the question. 90 seconds. Yes. So 90 seconds. Yes. You can write your answer here. Yeah, actually he's giving an explanation of the previous paragraph. Okay. Is he disputing? Dispute means going against. Is he arguing against the results of research into writing notes? Okay. That is positive only, so no problem. Then what is he doing? Making suggestions about the best way to write notes? Is he telling that? Is he making suggestions about the best way to write notes? It's not, he is not giving suggestions. Some studies suggest clinicians are changing the way. That's all. He is not giving any suggestions. And he's not telling that this is the best way. Next is D. Exploring the role that experience plays in writing effective notes. Experience plays. Exploring the role that experience plays in writing effective notes. Okay. Experience plays. So, as doctors become accustomed to writing in this way, such strain may well ease. So, now you can understand here. When new to the practice, it is likely that doctors learn to think differently about how to document, particularly when new to the practice. When they are new to the practice to open records, such additional cognitive burden may feel. Is he talking about experience plays? No. He's telling new and experienced doctors also. Okay. Writing effective notes. Is he telling the writing effective notes? Just documenting, that's all. Just documenting there. Okay. Now let us see here. He is making a logic out of something here. Some studies suggest clinicians are changing the way they document in the wake of open medical records. In one study, around 37% of doctors reported spending at least some more time writing notes, but preliminary inquiries using the timestamps from electronic health records suggest that any increase in time spent in documentation is minuscule, very less, fractions of a second. They did not spend more time. So it is likely, that means there is a chance that doctors learn to think differently. How the doctors start thinking and how to document particularly. They will learn. That means he is giving a logic here, his own supposition, his own idea, his own opinion, or he is devolving a theory here. He is devolving a theory, is bringing out how they will learn to think differently. It is likely, means it is positive. It is possible. Likely means possible. There is a chance. Chance is possible that doctors learn to think differently. So how they will learn? Learn means perception, understanding. They will have perceptions. They will increase their perception. They will increase their thinking style. They learn to think. They learn to think. Thinking means what? Perceive, imagine, okay? Learn, acquisition, okay? Gain knowledge. They learn to think. They're learning new knowledge, to think differently about how to document. They're documenting, but they will learn how to differently document so that everything is fine and perfect. Especially when new, they will learn. Afterwards, after learning, everything will be fine, right? So when experience comes, they don't need to learn because they already learned. Okay. So that means they are becoming effective in the new stage itself. When they are new to the practice only, they are learning to write effective notes when they are new itself. So what is the experience here? Okay. Experience plays in writing effective notes. No, they are learning in the beginning only. When they are new, they are learning. Okay. So after learning, they don't need to learn anything more. Okay. So experience is not making them write effective notes, but they're already learned writing effective. They're just writing, they're not learning. Okay. So you can see here very clearly. It is likely that doctors, okay. Now let me give you these points very clearly. It is likely, okay, the doctors learn. Their learning means they're perceiving, they're understanding. That's why they're learning. Okay, of writing notes, of writing down notes. Okay, of writing notes, to document. Writing notes means document. Writing notes means to document. Writing notes means to document. So for those students who have already attended 3-4 demo sessions, I'm not permitting them. Yeah. So every day is not a free session, right? So 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, okay, 4 days, okay, demo session. It's not always. Right. Now here, doctor's perceptions, document means writing notes. So he's telling they learn to think differently. Means they learn a particular style about doctor's style. So it is likely, means there is a possibility. So he is offering a possibility. There's a possibility. Okay. So that's very clear here. Okay. So particularly when new to the practice. Okay. It's not experienced doctors. They are new doctors. So experience is not playing. Okay. They already learned. So nothing new there. And you are new itself, they learned everything. So he's offering a theory about doctors' perceptions of writing notes, that they learn to think differently of how to write notes or document notes. It is likely, there is a chance, he's telling, there is a chance. for them to learn when they're new itself. But many people, they don't try to learn. They want to avoid. Okay. So now let us see how they are related. Right. So doctors, okay, perceive means understand. That means they are learning. If I'm telling you are understanding, that means you are perceiving. Your perception is increased. Your approach is improved. That means you are learning, right? Of means about. Of means about. Theory about. Writing notes. Writing means how to. Notes means document. So he's bringing out a theory how they think differently to learn. Theory of learning. Learning to think differently. It's theory of learning. If you fail sometimes, you think differently and you learn something new. So that's what it is. It is likely, means there's a possibility. That means he's offering a solution here. He's offering, yeah, a theory. So that's very clear here. So every word to word, you can notice there. So C is the answer. Be careful, especially with part C. It's very easy. Answer is very clear there. Only the thing is you have to notice that one. So A, B, C, and D. Yeah, 17th one. So check your answer. Okay. Just going and writing the exam is not so simple. Just giving blind answers is not so simple. How many of you got the right answer? See that. See the statistics. Okay. Right. So update your scores out of 3. Next question number 18. Yeah. So question number 18. Paragraph number 4. 18th question will take you to paragraph number 4. Yeah. Yes, go through this question now. This is question number 18. So you are going to have 90 seconds for this question. Sorry. I should have given this explanation right. One second. One second, please. I'm showing you the secrets. Learn them. So question number 18. Yes, 90 seconds. Yes, submit your answer, please. Submit your answer, please. Yes, please. Yeah. So, sorry. So we have many B's. Okay. So war is one-sided. Very good. So let us check here. Answer. 18. A, B, C, D. Inductive and deductive methods. 18. Yeah, there goes the answer. Yes. You can check your answer there. And update your scores, please. Yeah. Update your scores, please. In the writer's opinion, okay. In the writer's opinion, the policy of open records has not led to an increase, not increase, means it did not increase. Not increase means it remained the same or was less. There should increase in lawsuits, but it did not increase in lawsuits. Okay. It did not provide in lawsuits. Clinicians worried initially about how transparent medical records may engender adversarial patient-clinician relations and increase doctors' liability. Liability means trustworthiness. Trust. So trusting relationships are known to diminish the risk of litigation. Okay. If there is a trust, litigation means law, legal action. Litigation means problem area. Okay, litigation. Somebody is going to object. Even when errors occur, and the US overall experience suggests that open and transparent communication increases trust among patients, families, and clinicians. Okay. The policy of open reports has not led to an increase in lawsuits. Why? Because this open policy increased trustworthiness. Okay. The movement to encourage disclosure and apology when problems arise, which has spread across US states in recent, provides further reassurance. It's giving reassurance, means comfort, relaxation. So peaceful situation. Studies indicate that increased transparency, disclosure, and apologies may decrease the chance that patients and families will file lawsuits. So it will decrease. That means not increase. So what is the writer's opinion? According to the writer's opinion, okay, increased transparency means open records. Transparent means open, very clear. Transparency means open, not closed. Transparency means, okay, open, increased, open records. Okay, may decrease. May decrease. Decrease means what? Not increase. Okay. Decrease means what? Not increase. The chance that patients and families will file lawsuits. Not increase lawsuits means decrease lawsuits. Okay. Lawsuits. Lawsuits. Okay. That's point number one. Transparency. What do you call transparency? Means everything is open. I have an open heart. I don't keep anything in mind. That means I'm open. That means there is transparency. Whatever is, it is. That's it. So not increase means a decrease. Okay. He says this may decrease. So maybe that means it is his opinion, not truth, but it is his opinion. May means is expecting what will happen in future. May decrease means may not increase. Means it is his opinion, not increase means decrease. Okay. So try to understand how it is shown there. Okay. Not only here, everywhere it is shown. Litigation means lawsuit. Means somebody countering you. Okay. Diminish means reduce. Diminish means what? Reduce. Means decrease. Diminish means minimize, reduce, decrease. So means what? Not increase. Diminish means not increase. Reduce, opposite of it. Here also answer is there. So that is why answer you got easy. Many students got easily because it is not increase means decrease. Okay. Even when errors occur, litigation will not be there because they trust you. Everything is open. Nah? Trusting relationship means liability, doctor's liability. Right? So that means what? Everything is clear. Right? So, not file lawsuit. That's it. Disclosure means transparency. Disclosing everything. Okay, open. Now, let us see here. Now, what do you think here? So, why is it happening? He's telling. Why is it happening? Okay. Now, here, this is here. Clinicians worried initially, but this worry is not true. It will engender, means make it a complicated situation. Engendering. Okay. So, liability. Liability means what? Trustworthiness. Liability means what? Doctor's liability means trustworthiness. Okay. So, having access. Having access. means what? Disclosure, transparency, disclosure. Okay. Having access means right. So, and the US overall experience suggests that open and transparent communication. Open and transparent communication means open records. Transparent communication means very clear, open. Communication means what? Information. So how he is explaining there very clearly. Communication means information. Leads people to have greater confidence. Greater confidence means trustworthy, trusting relationship. Okay. Trusting relationship. Okay. Increases trust among patients, families, and clinicians. Trust between patient to doctor, doctor to patient, family to doctor, and doctor to family. Okay, try to understand that one very clearly. Leads people, people means patients and families. Increases, leads to have greater confidence. That means they will increase trust. So, in their doctors, patients have in their doctors. I'm taking you there. Their doctors, clinicians. People means families and patients. Confidence, trust. Greater increases. That is, increase it becomes greater. Okay, right? In, among, between, in, right? Having access to information. Information means communication. Having access means it is open. Okay, transparent, open access. So everything is very clear. So the blue arrows from the question and black arrows from the option. How they are related, you can see there very clearly. You have to analyze this question. It is in 2-3 places, so that's why it is easy for you to understand. Right. So read between the lines. So, was the explanation clear enough? So next question. A fifth question. Yeah. So it is the same paragraph. Yeah. What is the word further reassurance? Reassurance. In the fourth paragraph, the writer believes that further assurance or further reassurance is being given to whom? To whom? The movement to encourage disclosure and apology when problems arise, which has spread across US states in recent years, provides further reassurance. Reassurance to whom? To whom do you think? Patients get a trust, but further reassurance for whom? Is it for patients or families or clinicians or US states? This open documentation increases trust to the patients and families. But he's not talking about trust, he's talking about further reassurance. Okay. Because, see very carefully now. Take, for this no need of too much time, because already we have gone through this paragraph. Yes, give your answer, please. Who has to get reassurance? It's very simple actually. To whom you will give reassurance actually? Yeah, submit your answer, please. Sakina Ahmad, don't send me direct message, please. Send in openly. Yeah. Okay. The first one to give the answer is Sakina Ahmad. Okay, Sakina, can you explain why reassurance, to whom reassurance is given? Why do you think? Yes, please.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah. Why do you think clinicians are given reassurance, further reassurance?
Because the doctors they have to disclose, and either they decided they will disclose or no the record, and they are making the record. That's why they are responsible. So this reassurance for them.
No, you are not near. You are not very near the logic. You are not very near the logic. Okay. So next, I'll give the chance to the next one. Next one is, the next one to give the answer was, yeah, Rani. Rani. Yeah, Rani, can you explain? I want you to
Yes, sir.
explain the
Actually,
logic.
here the paragraph.
Oh, sorry. 1 second. Yeah, unmute.
It started with clinicians are worrying here. So they are the concern about clinicians by disclosing this medical records to the patients, families, and clinicians. Is that causes any problem to them? So that is their worrying. Now this there it causes now in US states in recent years, it provides reassurance for the clinicians.
Okay, can you give more precise answer? You got 90% closer, but not 100%. I want one word. Further reassurance. Who need and why? Okay, who need? You said clinicians, but why? Why they need reassurance? One word.
Because they are worrying initially.
Yes. People who are afraid, people who are concerned, people who are worried, people who are upset, they need reassurance. And who are worried? Clinicians are worried. So those people who are worried, so if the patient is worrying, you give reassurance. So many times you are giving reassurance to the patients, right? Clinicians are worried initially. Okay. Right? So because they are worried, they need reassurance. Okay. They need reassurance. So that's simple. So assurance, guarantee that nothing wrong is going to happen. That is reassurance. Okay. Believes that further reassurance is being given to whom? This further reassurance is given to whom? So you have to understand that one very clearly. If you are worried, you need reassurance. Okay. If you are worried, then you need reassurance. If you are not worried, why should you have reassurance? I'm not worried. I'm not worried about my results. Because those who have worked hard, they'll pass. Those who are not attending the classes regularly, it's very difficult for them to clear. Okay. Maybe sometimes luck may face, but passing is not easy in all the 4 skills. So I'm not worried about the results because I'm doing my best. Those who have passed, okay. So I don't need reassurance. If I say, oh, so many students failed, or these many students are not attending. So then I need reassurance. What is the reassurance? Okay, because I'm worried about my students not attending the class. Then I need reassurance. I know that these students will not attend the class. They're not very serious. They just want to attend the class if it is short-lived. Maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but they want fast food. They don't want cooking in the kitchen for 1 hour together and prepare delicious, nutritious meals. They want fast food. Okay. So try to understand this here. Those who are worried only need reassurance. Why? That means they want comfort. They're in panic mode. And if you give reassurance, they will come into comfort mode. So who is in panic mode here? Clinicians. That is the reason why you have to give reassurance to bring them into comfort mode. That's it. Reassurance is needed for the worried people, worrying people, tensed people, upset people. Okay. So that's it. So simple as that. So it goes to clinicians. That's it. So it goes to clinicians. The movement, and if you want further, you can see here, the movement is to encourage disclosure. So who should disclose? The clinicians should disclose. Okay. If errors happen, they should give apology when problems arise. Who should disclose? Who should disclose? Clinicians should disclose. Okay. Who should give apology if errors happen? Patients or patients' families? No, clinicians. So you can understand that very clearly here. So the movement to encourage disclosure. So who is disclosing? Who should encourage disclosure? Clinicians. And who should give an apology when mistakes happen? Clinicians. Okay. So if you encourage disclosure, that gives further reassurance. Okay. That's it. So the answer is clinicians. Be very careful. Here in the same paragraph, it is given in the beginning itself, it is given. Clinicians are worried. So they don't want to disclose. So that's why you have to encourage disclosure. They are worried and they don't want to disclose. They are worried and they do not want to disclose. Because if they are disclosed, something wrong may happen. So that's what they're telling. But encouraging disclosure will provide further reassurance. Okay, everything they have told us before only. It is everything clear. So there is nothing wrong in the doctor. Like that they will feel. So that is what is reassurance. In the same sentence, the moment to encourage disclosure and apology, because people are not ready to disclose. People are not ready to disclose. If I say, I am sorry, it is a mistake, I have made a mistake, means people will get angry. That's what he's afraid. That's what he's worried. Okay. So this is how you have to analyze the question. That is the question. I did not put the question itself first of all. Yeah, this is the question. $19. Yeah. Yeah, update scores, please. Right. So this is the explanation. Given the link, but only one student has clicked on the button. We already know the answer, so why should I do? This is called lethargy. Okay. This is how somebody is telling you to just go and click the answer. You don't want to click. You want others to give whatever you want, but you don't want to listen to them. That is the problem, which is downfall. It's okay. It only shows how obedient my students are. That's all. That means I'm not able to instill obedience in my students. That's it. The problem is not in with the students. The problem is with the teacher. Yeah. So now question number 20. Question number 20 is in paragraph number 5. Question number 20. What point does the writer make about vulnerable patients? Twenty. Yes. Yeah. What point does the writer make about vulnerable patients? Yes, you can submit your answer, please. Number 20. Copy post link. Yeah. Update your scores. So now let us see this particular question. What is it telling actually here? What point does the writer make regarding vulnerable patients? Okay. The current legislation is not robust enough to protect them. Yeah, US regulations allow clear to withhold information from the patient portal. So there is no problem with the legislation. It is ready to protect them. It is ready to protect them, and it is giving all powers to the clinicians. So that is not a problem. Then next, keeping their data safe is not just the responsibility of the doctors. Yeah, it is the responsibility of the doctor, but not just the response, not only for the doctors. So further challenges accompanying the rollout of open medical records remain. Challenges means problem. Clinicians have concerns about the well-being of their most vulnerable patients, such as those experiencing domestic violence. So US regulations allow clinicians to withhold information, not only to disclose, they should withhold also if there is a problem. If they believe it might harm an individual patient yet it is unlikely that all doctors and patients are aware of this exception. Healthcare organizations could help ensure the safety. So not only doctors, but the organizations also should help. Not only doctors, not only all the doctors, but also the healthcare organizations could help ensure the safety. So it is the responsibility of the healthcare officers also. And along that, okay, such vulnerable patients were providing training to clinicians and patients. Electronic health record vendors, those who are providing this, okay, applications or what, they could also take the responsibility. Design provider functions that facilitate trauma-informed care, including options to create confidential notes. So they also have that responsibility, and enhance privacy settings. They also should have the responsibility. And allow patients great control. So patient also is responsible to secure his safety. So keeping the patient's data safe. Keeping means managing, maintaining their data safe is the responsibility of doctors. We know that. But it is just the responsibility of the doctors? No. Not just the responsibility of the doctor, only the responsibility of the doctors? No. It is not only the responsibility of the doctors. It is the responsibility of, okay. So keeping means safety. Data, okay. Safety. All doctors. Responsibility Okay. Responsibility. Allow clinicians. That is the responsibility of the doctors. Okay. It is the responsibility of the doctors. But healthcare organizations also, not just the doctors, but healthcare organizations also, health record vendors also, it is their responsibility also. It is not only the doctors, but also healthcare organizations and electronic health vendor, record vendors also. They should help design provider functions, options create, confidential notes, safety. Confidential note means safety. Okay. So try to understand this one. Ensure the safety, make sure, means keep. Okay. Right. So try to understand this one very clearly, not just the responsibility, data, information. Okay. Information. So you see everything very clearly. Okay. You should read between the lines, then only you will understand. No need reading from the beginning. If you read from the beginning to the ending, do you think that you are going to get the answer? No. Okay. Okay. Some people have written D. How can it be D? Keeping information from them puts them more at risk than including it in their electronic records. Okay. So that is not suitable here. They have to provide confidentiality, that's all. So two more questions are there, we'll finish them up. Question number 21. Paragraph number 6. Why I marked like this? It is easy for me to go. No? Yeah. Question number 21. In the 6th paragraph, the writer suggests that. What does he suggest? So you have 90 seconds for this. Cannonball 21. And the next question will be the last one. Yes, go through this 90 seconds. Give your answer, please. Yes. Come on, give your answer, please. Yeah. Right. Now let us see here. Now, yeah, Rani, Sakina, Christy have given the right answer. Okay. Right. So, Christy, can you explain why do you think A is the right answer? One second. So 21. Copy post link. Yeah, tell me. Yes, please, Christy. Okay, if you are not comfortable, then no problem. Christy, unmute.
Sir, in that mentioned that in the past with the common sense expectations that clinicians would first communicate with the patients.
Hmm.
So they should communicate the first.
Yeah. That means they first is the best, right?
Yeah.
They should first means they are the best people. Afterwards, only
Yes, sir.
anybody can tell. Because they will not leave any doubt or confusion. Yeah. Because they are the best, they should first release. Okay. Clinicians means doctors. Okay. They should first communicate because they are the best. The best people will be given the first prize. Okay, the best runners will be given the first prize. Communicate means pass on the information, give. News means communicate. Okay. So there is some news which is best given by the doctor. Okay. So Give news means communicate. Okay. So that's it. There are some notes which is first should be given by the doctors because they're the best persons in this situation. So they are the authority over the subject. They know everything regarding it. That's why. Yeah. Next, the last question. Question number 22. Paragraph number 7. Yeah. Yes, go through this question. 22nd. In the final paragraph, the phrase creative combination is used to suggest that making open records work. Okay. Is the responsibility of both patients and doctors, may require people and organizations to think in new ways, means accepting that different groups of patients will use them differently. Okay, will depend on people accepting that there are both risks and benefits to using them. Creative combination. There itself, the explanation is there. Okay. Combination means more than one. Creative means to create something new. I don't think you need to go into the text for this one. This is just nonsense. Okay. Right? So come on, give your answer based on that. What do you think? Create poll. A, B, C, D. Copy post link. Yeah. Now think about this one. Creative means create something new. Creativity means creating something new. Combination means together, more than one person. Okay. More than one person. So there you can understand very clearly. Answer is here itself in the question only. No need to go to the paragraph also. Creative means you have to create something new. Combination means more than one person involved. Combine means more than one involved. Creative combination is the responsibility of both the patients and doctors, but where is creative? May require people and organization to think new ways. New ways, that is creative. Combination between people and organizations. Okay. People and organizations. Okay, creative combination. Okay. Creative means what? You have to create new ways. Then it is creative. Combination between people and organizations combined. They have to, together they have to find out a new approach. Why should you need to go to the paragraph for this one? Challenges that such as these are not insolvable, but they will take creative combination of cultural and technical adaptations. All new medicines are accompanied by side effects that affect some patients adversely, and for some patients, fully transparent records may be contraindicated. But in the US, the benefits of open medical records for all involved seem to outweigh the risk. Patients consistently report clinical meaningful effects, and any potential negative effects on practitioners have been limited and manageable. So here, nothing, answer is not here in the paragraph. Answer is not in the paragraph. All new medicines are accompanied by side effects. So what you have to do, the patients and the doctors and the organization should create something new. Medicines. Okay. So some problems are there. You should create something new. Who should create? Patients only? Or people? Doctors only? So people and organizations all should work together hand in hand, in combination, in collaboration together. Okay. So that is what you have to understand. Creative combination. Okay, it's an idiom here. Creative combination. That means something joined, two or three more things joined to create something new which is not existing. That's it. Update your scores, please. Yeah. So you have to go to the Cambridge Dictionary for this one. Creative means that which finds something new, to think newly, to think differently, to think something new, novel, or to create something new. That is called creative. Combination means together. Yeah. That is the explanation. So, Vinita, how many marks? 5 out of 8. Good. More than 50%. Okay, Christy, more than 80%. Good. So, if you like the session and if you enjoyed something, if you have learned something new, yeah, you can just comment your opinion or present your opinion. How was the session and what did you learn? Yes. I'm giving you 1 minute to maximum 2 minutes. So if anybody is interested for regular sessions, You can contact me on this. This is my WhatsApp number. There are 2 places for doctors and 3 places for nurses. Only regular students can attend this session. It's not free session. It's a regular membership. You can subscribe for regular OET courses. This is my WhatsApp number. You can contact me personally. Yes, good night.